I'll record on my computer. Okay, it's all yours.
Fabulous. Again, thank you all for joining us tonight and taking the time and commitment to learn more about this amazing opportunity. As Cindy mentioned, this is launching on the 1st of next month, so in a short 2 days' time. So if you're not a member, seriously consider joining, because it is truly the best place on the planet. I love that catchphrase. So I'm just learning my buttons here.
Not working?
No, thank you.
Try again.
Okay, so Intel Travel is the travel side of this opportunity. And this lovely, handsome gentleman in front of us is James Ferrara. He's been the founding president and still is an acting president of IntelliTravel for over 25 years in the industry. Established in America, they're members of CLIA through to IATA, have a AAA rating in America for all 25 years. They've maintained an amazing reputation, and they're keen to maintain that reputation throughout the world. So you are really, really choosing an astounding company to consider joining. Let's see. Okay, the best thing about becoming a travel agent is realizing that you're part of the largest industry on the planet. Everyone can afford to go on holiday, no matter what their bank balance does. We all need those breaks. So from booking group cruises and family reunions, I know Cindy is an avid cruiser, and in America they do cruise an awful lot, and we need to bring that more to the UK. So interested, if you'll take my time. If you're interested in cruising, it's an amazing opportunity to bring in an outstanding income where you can actually organise group events. So, for example, in the UK, we've got the scouting industry of scouts. We've got corporate events that you can organise. Wedding industries get involved in the honeymoons, through from a hen party right the way through to weddings and anniversaries. That you become their bespoke travel agent, and in this industry, recommendation is what will get you your pounds. Group travel, we don't have a lot of sporting events, sport teams like you do guys in America, but we do have a lot of friends that like to go on holiday together. So this is an amazing opportunity to do group travel. I'm one of those friends that always organises the family holidays. So I'm now going to earn from booking our family holidays. This is one of the main things that I joined this opportunity for. So don't miss out on that opportunity. Thank you, Cindy.
I don't know why you don't have control.
That's fine. So if you join with Intel Travel before launch, so within the next 2 days, you will earn the 80% of the 70 to 80 commission. We're partnered with major vendors worldwide, and we're already partnered with some in the UK, and that's going to be a forever extending list, and that's going to grow. No third-party intermediary. So what basically that means, it's direct. It's you and the actual vendor. You've not got a platform sitting in between taking a cut of your commission. So 80% of the commission is paid to you. You can reserve inventories of group cruises. So if you like to sell, you can actually see an amazing opportunity. Book 10 to 20 rooms, not cabins. That shows my lack of knowledge on cruises there. You can book cabins and sell those on to earn your income. Amazing customer service support and service with Intel Travel. We have a reservations team, we have a legal team, we have an online chat support group for you. So you're really not on your own with this opportunity. You've got the backing of a major corporate organisation with over 25 years experience. And we've got your personalised website. So when you join as an Intel Travel agent, you have a website, you have your email marketing program, which I'm really excited to get involved in, because I want to specialise in Disney. I want to do the Disney University training. And you can send little reminders to your customers of their upcoming holidays. We're a countdown family of how many sleeps to go. So this is where this email marketing system and you can add your real personal touch to your customer's journey and their experience, and get their excitement about going on holiday and building that relationship with them. You have sales tools, from flyers through to online posters that are already of high quality and will ensure that you're presenting the right corporate image for your business. Business cards are, although a lot of people think are old school, are still so crucial. How many people do you speak to in a day and think, oh, if only I had something to hand out? Given that corporate image and that professional look will add weight to your business. And so they're amazing, amazing tools to have that you'll have access to from the 1st of July within the back office systems. But don't worry, we'll guide you on how to get access to all those. So let's talk numbers. We're all joining this business to make money and to build a lifestyle. So if you have got friends and family that travel with work an awful lot, get them to use you. Because if you've got someone that will just happily pop onto your website, book a hotel 3 nights a month through your portal, so no work for you to do, you can earn an amazing income per month of £117.20. Personally, my husband is a salesman and he gets bribed all the time by reps that come into his office. I've already got a contact list of 10 reps that travel all over the country that are ready to use my service for this. I saw this and thought, I'll have a bit of that. Additional to that as well, there is the amazing golf trips. This is a cult nature booking system with this. People who love sport will follow it all over the world. From your golfing to your racing to your football fanatic fans. Think who you know that will literally follow their club, follow their chosen sportsmen, and also to watch and to take part. So you can build bespoke events for people if that's what you love doing. And you could, for example, on a 5-day golf trip, a group of 4, and a lovely little income of £213. And that is with minimal effort, because people that know these events, that want to go to these events, know what they want. So your actual searching is very minimal. You're literally just going to be booking for them. So again, getting to know that area. This is where I want to specialise in, because I love my honeymoon. An all-inclusive resort to Cancun, complete with butler service. Didn't have that. Now feel like I should have had. Again, people that go on their honeymoons know roughly what they want, and they're happy. They're getting married. Stress levels might be a little higher, but that won't be a problem. You book this 7-night honeymoon to Cancun with butler service. You can earn £413.21. So looking as this is building up, if you've built these up monthly, that income is starting to build. Most people that join at-home businesses have a goal of around about £500 a month, 400 to 500. So there you can see from the get-go, they're earning from just booking a honeymoon. A 5-day group cruise, this is where the big bucks goes, guys. If you can build, for example, a family reunion, a girls' trip away, a 5-day cruise, most people can escape the kids for 5 days. Book a cabin up to 20 cabins is 40 people. For example, for the Western Caribbean cruise, it's going to take a little bit of time because you have to get all guest details. If they're avid cruisers, they want to keep their cruise mileage, which is similar to air mileage, so they get perks and treats and upgrades if need be. But it is so worth it, because you can earn an amazing amount of £1,736.99. Personally, that would take me on a cruise. That's how I'm looking at that financial income there. I'm just booking a cruise. And you will build a reputation up. People that cruise know people that cruise. And this is where we can teach you how to add yourself to the right groups to get known as being a specialist. So the earning potential is brilliant. So the travel industry is worth $5 trillion. I can't even begin to count that much. And it's growing to $9 trillion, projected in 10 years. The older generation, called the millennials, I'm still learning this because I think I'm too young to be a millennial. I think this is the 60s love child era. Um, from them, they actually created all the booms in industry, from the house markets through to the Pampers markets, changing from the good old-fashioned Terry's nappies to Pampers. They're repeating this trend, and most people that are now retiring want to see the world. So the millennials are the spenders, and that's where it's going to be worth 140 billion annually. Now, I wouldn't personally mind a piece of that pie, knowing that I can give amazing customer service, a bespoke offer, and get lots of treats along the way for myself. It is truly an amazing opportunity to join. Almost everyone you know, as it says, is travelling or wants to travel. To get paid what people are doing anyway. The amount of people that recommend, the amount of people that help people do stuff, and other people are benefiting financially from it, whereas this could be now your time to shine and your time to actually help people get amazing deals and you build yourself an income. Okay. We have amazing learning and earning potential. Intel Travel promotes self-development through and through from their own in-house university, where you can then take live classes, you can specialise in set areas. The list is endless. You can get specialist certifications from set vendors, from Disney to Clear. Clear is the Cruise Liners Association, which is an amazing tool to have in your belt because it adds validation to yourself as an independent travel agent. But this is a lifetime of learning. If your career is wanting to be a travel agent, you haven't got to know everything from day one, because you won't know everything from day one, but you can take ownership and specialise in amazing opportunities. Cindy, I know, and she will tell you this herself, she's a cruise junkie. She loves her cruises, and that's why she specialises in it, because she has a passion for it. Loving what you do will help you learn easier and quicker. So my one bit of advice to you as a new member to this business, is choose your learning wisely when you first start off. Don't feel you've got to know everything, but start with something you enjoy, because that'll make it easier, and then you'll talk more passionately with your potential customers. This is an example of the fun stuff. So as an independent travel agent within the IntelliTravel umbrella, you get to go on what's called FAM breaks, familiarisation breaks. So it's an opportunity for you to try before you buy, basically, at a heavily reduced rate. For example, as you can see here, 4-day, I'll say bananas cruise then, Bahamas cruise, on the 14th of September to the 18th of September, is £150 or £230 for a balcony view, which I recommend because it's absolutely lovely sitting in the sea. It's very, very calming. And you get to go and try everything out, and you get treated like royalty, because at the end of the day, they want you to promote their cruise liners. So you get to try all this. This is where the lifestyle side of this opportunity comes in, where you can truly grow your knowledge through experience. I think, Cindy, you missed out on that one, didn't you?
I'm on the waiting list on that one.
You're on the waiting list.
Yes, I'm going to go.
Hoping someone gets married so someone can't go.
Yes.
This next one is Club Med. This is one of our other preferred partners. Someone's going to college for that one. So Club Med, all-inclusive resort, 4-night sand break in Mexico. I can't pronounce that. Somewhere in Mexico. That's my.
Ixtapa.
Pardon?
Ixtapa.
Ixtapa. Let me see. On June the 11th to the 15th. This is obviously gone, and the feedback has been outstanding. You get a tour of the resort, and then you just get to treat it as a paying guest. You get to try everything and see what it's all about. But you can give honest reviews. So when you're recommending things to customers, you can say, I've stayed there. I don't know if you've booked a holiday previously, and an experienced person that knows the area adds so much more validation to someone that going, oh yeah, you know what you're talking about. This is what these are about. And on this one, you're actually allowed to bring the other half if you want to, or a girlfriend to come along and experience it with you, just so you've got a second opinion. £150 per person for a 4-night break. Obviously, UK guys, we have to put our flights on top of that, but that is still uber cheap. And I'm hoping that we get more fan events local this way, which I think we will do, to be honest with you. But I'm quite happy to go for a 4-night break and somewhere hot away from the kids. Okay, so these are the bits you need to know. Teletravel are so on the ball with giving the best price assurance. And this is basically price matching. So if you've got someone that comes back for you after you give a quote, says, well, I've got it here, £50 cheaper, and it is like for like, the same flight, the same time, the same hotel, the same date, we will match it. We will also match it, I'm just going to get clarification, within 30 days of booking as well. Am I right, Cindy?
Yes, within 30 days if we find something.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's been like me where you buy something and then 3 days later you see it in the sale a bit cheaper. 30 days from booking, people have that reassurance that we will still price match and give up to 110% back. That's how confident IntelliTravel are about we will get the best price and offer that reassurance. That's an amazing tool to have in your tool belt for your potential customer base. For you personally, you have 100% money back guarantee. Okay, so within your first 30 days of joining this opportunity, and you guys are in an ideal opportunity because you're talking 2 days before launch. So you're going to have 28 days post-launch access to everything to make a really informed decision if this opportunity is for you. And if it isn't, that's not a problem. You can cancel and get your money back. If you think this is for me, the third option is amazing. I've never known a company offer this, where you get a risk-free profit assurance. So whatever you invest in your business, from your sign-up through to your monthly fees, which we'll come into in detail, they're guaranteeing that you'll make money. If not, they will pay the difference. So after a year, all you've lost is your time. Okay, that is an amazing, amazing assurance to say, guys, we know you're going to make money. And if you join our team, which if you're on this call, you will be within our greater team in the UK, you're going to make money because we're going to make sure we're the best. Okay, so from all of the knowledge of the company and the knowledge of the team, we're here to support you to ensure you do earn, so you won't need that. I think Cindy will vouch for that as well. We're very, very passionate on anyone that joins will be making money.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can join today and qualify as a chartered travel agent with IntelliTravel UK. We're already a member of CLIA and IATA. We're in the process of finalising our APTA approval, and we work with ATOL vendors, and the system is set up to ensure that any bookings have full coverage. So if you have got any questions about that, please let us know and we can reassure you that all your customers are fully covered with our systems. Okay, so we're in the soft launch, 2 days after this soft launch. So you join and you get upgraded to an IntelliTravel agent account. Travel money fee is waived, so you will actually start paying from next month. Unlimited IntelliTravel agent support from telephone, email system through to online chat. No transfer fee, no enrollment fees, no additional fees. So the training for our third-party vendors is all free. You may have to pay membership fees if you want to extend and be part of other memberships, which we can go into one-to-one with you. Full training, 24/7. The Dreammaker event happened very recently in London. It was amazing. I was absolutely gutted I missed it. I was on holiday in Menorca. And if you do join, you earn 80% of the travel commission from now to the end of the year. And you can keep that level if you earn a certain amount of commission. So it's an amazing goal. It's $5,000, which I think is roughly £3,800 in travel commission between now and the end of the year. You keep that 80% founding member rate. So if you're ambitious and if you want 80%, not 70, you do have a goal there in mind. So I really, really do hope you join us. If you do join today or tomorrow, you will join our Society of Intelligent Travellers, which is our pre-launch club that will be converting on the 1st of July to a full membership of IntelliTravel. And it has gone up from this slide from £29 to £32 a month as a monthly fee. And for that, you get, as I said, all the previous support, your website, your email, and it is truly an affordable opportunity. And with the investment protection, it's worth doing, guys. I haven't regretted it 6 weeks later. I'm absolutely loving the opportunity. My customer list is growing by the minute. And with the best price assurance, your customers are going to get the best price from you. Dun, dun, dun. Trying to remember what the next slide is.
I can take over from here.
Yeah, so I'd like to introduce the amazing one-star director, Cindy Bergman, who is my upline and was my first director. And we've since had my sponsor, who's on the call, go director as well, so quickly. It's truly amazing. So over to you, Cindy.
Thank you very much. Wasn't that amazing? Thank you, Roz. That was very, very informative. It makes me want to start all over again. I'm going to show you the marketing side of this business, and this is completely optional. Roz went over all of the travel part of the business, and Warren Buffett, who's one of the richest men in the world, says never rely on a single source of income, and you must invest to create a second source. Okay, so this opportunity gives you two streams of income opportunity. We have the commissions that we make on the travel side. Any travel or holidays that we book, you will make a commission. And anytime we decide we want to have the second stream, you will receive commissions on building a team and helping others start their own travel agencies. So I'm going to share this with you. I've actually been in the marketing industry, in the direct sales industry for 20 years. So when I found this compensation plan, I was all in because I seen the opportunity and what I could do in this business. So I'm very excited to share this with you. Our company is Planet Marketing, and we partnered with IntelliTravel, who is our host travel agency. So Planet Marketing is owned by Donald Bradley. He is our founder and chairman of the board. He is a documented 7-figure money earner. He has over 20 years experience in the travel and marketing industry, and he launched this company 20 months ago. We have been in the UK for the 20 months, but we were only there with a travel club. Okay, you'll see something about the society club, but that is all we've had in the last 20 months until they were able to build this platform to go live with our product and our travel business. So the 1st of July is when we launch the travel agent side of this business in the UK. So I'm very excited. So we do have some business partners in the UK that have only been part of the travel club. So, and they've done a very well, very good job with the business since we started 20 months ago. But we're excited to expand and grow as travel agents now. So the marketing part is helping others start their own travel agency. When I tell people you're looking for a new company to get into, you want to find 3 criteria. The first criteria is to find a marketable product. Okay, travel is the #1 industry in the entire world. Everybody's traveling. And it's not even really a product. It's a service we're providing. So that makes it better yet because your income is not streamed to a direct sale like a product. If you think about it, if someone has an auto shipment for a health and wellness product or some vitamins, something like that, or some makeup, and their electric bill's due, and they have enough money to pay one of them, what are they going to pay? They're going to pay their electric bill and going to shut off that auto shipment, correct? Okay, with the travel industry, people build that into their budget. So people might save and budget for 3 years to take their family to Disney World. So they're going to do that anyway because it's going to be built into their budget. So that's the beauty of not having direct sales of a product. The second criteria to find is to find a company that is established. You want to find a company that's at least 18 months old. Our company is 20 months old, strong. We have done more in the first 15 months of this company than most companies do in their first 5 to 10 years of their business. So we are very, very established. And we're partnered with that host travel agency that's 25 years old and one of the number one travel agencies in the industry. So we are very much established as far as a company. The number 3 criteria to look for, I tell people, is to find a company that's not saturated. We only have 18,500 active travel agents in our company at this time, and that is in 16 countries. We are in other countries, mostly in the Caribbean, and that's like Barbados, Jamaica, Belize. We're in those countries. Now we're going live in the UK, and I know Canada, Europe, Asia, France, Mexico, they're all on the list to be the next ones to expand into. So you are getting in on the ground floor of this company. If you can get into a company with less than 100,000 travel agents, reps, distributors, whatever they have, you've found a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So we all have the opportunity of getting in on this newly launched marketing company, the ground floor, especially you over there in the UK, because we're just launching there. You're getting in on the timing and positioning in a company. Not everybody gets that chance to have this opportunity of getting in on the bottom floor of a company. So just think everybody that is getting in now, and 5 to 10 years from now, the others that join this company could fall under you, and you're going to be able to be a leader in this company and make the commissions off of getting in right now before everybody else does. So I'm going to show you the compensation and the opportunity, and you will see the positioning and timing that we have after I show you this compensation plan. Okay, so we are based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We're an online business provider. There's so many people that are looking for a home-based business. They're looking for some extra money, and they want to work from home. They don't want to go out and get a second job and be away from their family any more than they already are. We can do this online. We can do webinars with technology. We have live meetings that you can go to also, and we have them all over in the UK right now that you can attend, and we will get those out to you once you join our business, or before you join. If you want to go to a live one, we can get those to you also. But we have solid company leadership. When Donald Bradley wanted to join or start this company, he wanted to join up with the best leaders to run the company. And it's important when you're joining a company to know that you have the best of the best leading our company, because we want this to last. So Andy Cawthon's the president and CEO. He has managed billion-dollar global businesses. He has international experience. He's the guy who has built this global platform for us to launch in other countries. And Leanne Trockler is the COO of the company, and she helps in the field, from the field to the corporate office. She is our connection and will help any way possible, all hours of the day. So this is one part of the income that we can make if you make a direct sale, which means you help somebody else start their own travel agency. Okay, you receive a commission of 40 pounds, and we get paid weekly. So whenever you help somebody start their own travel agency, you get 40 pounds. When they sign somebody up, so your personal recruit signs somebody up and helps them start their own travel agency, you get a 50% match. So you're going to get 20 pounds when they help somebody. And then once you sign 9 travel agents up, you help 9 people start this business. You become a team leader, you receive a team bonus, and you get 8 pounds per person who joins your business, your organization, no matter who signs them up. or where they sign up, you receive 8 pounds per person in your whole organization. Those add up really fast. There's no limit on any of these, and we get paid weekly. Like I said, everything you do by midnight on Sunday, you will get paid on Thursday. Planet Marketing likes to recognize and recognize us for certain achievements that we make. So when we sign up and help 3 people start their own travel agency, we become a bronze builder. When we help 6 people, we become a silver builder. And when we sign up 9, we become a gold builder. And a gold builder, you're giving yourself a pay raise because, like I said, you get those 8 pounds per person on your team when you become a gold builder. You also get a 10% match on your personal reps, their matrix commission. And you get 10% of your personal reps travel bookings. So when they're booking, and this says USA, Caribbean, it's also going to carry over to the UK. We verified that with customer service. So you will also receive that 10% on match on your travel bookings. So this is the residual income. This is another way we get paid. We get paid 6 different ways. Once you hit director, you get paid 6 different ways, 6 times a month. Okay, you get paid, I shouldn't say 6 different ways. We get paid 6 times a month. Weekly, you get your matrix pay and you get your director bonus. So this matrix is a 3x9 force matrix. If you are familiar with multi-level marketing at all, you might understand the type of matrix this is. I'm going to try to explain this a little bit clearer for you. So every person that you have in your organization, you get paid 3 pounds per person. Okay, to get paid on this, the first 2 levels is 2, you have to assign 2 personal travel agents. And then the 3rd level, you have to do 3, 4, 5, 6. And like the 9th level is when you become a gold builder, you sign up 9 travel agents. That unlocks the whole entire compensation plan because you will get paid on your complete matrix. So what happens, we're going to pretend that you are on stage, okay? And in your first row, you have 3 people, okay? So, or you have 3 seats in your first row. So when those 3 seats are sold, you're going to make 9 pounds, okay? So when these people join in your business, they each get 3 seats in their first row. They're not very even seats. There's 9 people in your second row, okay? And when you fill that row, you will receive 36 pounds, okay? You're going to get 9 times 3, which is 27, plus 9. So you're getting 36. They're going to pay you on the first and second row. So what happens again? Each one of these 3 get 3 people in their first row. Okay, I'm just going to make a bunch of circles, make it look like a lot. Okay, so the 3rd row, you have 27 people in your 3rd row. So then it goes up to 117 pounds. This is monthly. This is monthly. You get paid 3 pounds every single month per person on your team. So if you're growing your team and your team is growing, this is not just your personals, your team is adding people to your organization, your upline could be adding to your organization. Let me show you how that works. Okay, so you're signing 3 people, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so by the time you get your 3rd person in, your number 1 person right here is signed 2 people up. So your 4th person is going to fall in the next seat that's open. And it goes from left to right, from top to bottom. So it will fill up the 1st row, the 2nd row, the 3rd row, the 4th row, the 5th row. Okay, so your 4th person is going to go 1, 2, 3. This person already signed 2 people. So your 4th person is going to fall right here underneath your 1st person. So you're already putting somebody underneath your 1st person before they even fill their 1st row. Okay, and then say number 5 goes here and the rest of these people got these filled. Your number 6 may not go down until your 3rd row. So you're dropping another person here under your 1st person, or it could go under, over here underneath your 3rd person. Whatever is the next seat that's open is where the people that you sign up are going to fall. And that is what happens with the people that are above you also. So your upline, say you have Roz and Jen, then I, and the next person that opens up in our organization could fall in your organization. And say I sign somebody up right here. Say this person is a total rock star and they sign up. Say they do 400 people. 400 people. And you don't know them. I just dropped them in your organization. 400 people, this person signed up. And, say a year's time. It takes them a year to do it. But could you handle, 400 times 3, 1,200 pounds extra just because that person fell into your organization? That is the beauty of this matrix. It is, and I'm seeing, and I'm talking to, leaders that are, above me, and they're just, in awe because of this matrix. I've never been paid on a matrix before. And when I seen this matrix, I knew what the possibility was in this company, because I built a team of 1,000 people in my last organization. Look at this, 729 is, over 3,000 pounds a month. So I knew if I can build another organization to 1,000 people, this is what I'm looking at. That was my monthly income that I was making overall. And I was stressed with sales, and my sales starting back at 0 every month and having to make quota and, having to make rank. This is extra just because these people fall into your organization. So I just want to share that with you. I'm going to clear that. And if you have questions on that, I will go over more as soon as I'm done. I got a couple more slides to show you. This is the director program. Donald Bradley, this is his baby. He created this director program to create leaders in his organization. And what happens when you become a director, you get this fancy jacket, and you get the stars as you move up the levels. You get another star for each level you hit. But you are a 1-star director when you have evenly distributed 100 agents on your team. Okay, and that is between 3 legs. You just can't use more than 1/3 from one leg, and that is with all the levels. But you receive a 400-pound bonus when you become a 1-star director, and that drops into your bank account on the very first of every month. Okay, and you're guaranteed to make 800 pounds every single month as a 1-star director. If you don't make that much for the month, they will write a check of the difference from what you did not make. Okay, a 2-star director is 300 travel agents on your team, and you get an 800-pound bonus at the first of the month dropped into your bank account. A 3-star director is 500 travel agents and a $1,600 bonus. And a 4-star director, there's only 5 of them in our entire company. 1,500 travel agents, 4,000 pounds on the very first of the month dropped into your account. That's amazing. That's a lot of money. This is on top of everything else. A 5-star director, there is only one in our entire company. He gets 8,000 pounds at the beginning of the month. I know that he is making over $60,000 a month. I don't know what that converts to in pounds, but he's making over $60,000 a month. I'm thinking maybe that's about 40,000, 35,000 pounds maybe. But it's a lot of money, and there's only one in the entire company. So what that means, there's a lot of stars left. And I know Donald Bradley has that 10th star already made, but he said he's not going to announce it until someone hits 7 stars. Okay, that's a lot of time. A 5-star director has 4,000 people. 7 stars is 25,000 people on their team. It's going to take a while to get there, but we're going to move fast because we're going to hit momentum soon. We haven't hit momentum. If you know anything about the phases of the company, there's the building stage, there's concentration, which is what we're in now. You hit concentration when you hit 15,000, and we're in the concentration phase, and then you hit momentum, and it could take a couple years for us to hit momentum, but once you hit momentum, you grow very, very rapidly. So getting in now on this ground floor, every single one of us have this opportunity to be at 3, 4, 5 stars in the next couple years, because we're going to be growing very rapidly. So I just want you guys to see what you have your hands on. Every single one of us have the opportunity to make this kind of money. And at each level, you make another $10 bonus. So when I said, or not $10, it's 8 pounds for you guys. Sorry. When you become a gold builder, you get 8 pounds per person that signs up in your organization. Okay. As a 1-star director, you get 8 pounds 8 pounds per person, and 8 pounds per person at each level. So you'll get 16, you'll get 24, and then it'll just keep adding 8 more at every level. So you will see these director bonuses are pretty much the majority of your paycheck when it comes time to get your monthly paycheck. We are a turnkey business. We have an app to use on our phone, and we can send webinars directly from our app to people. And we have our own website we can monitor, and we get training right there on our website. We have training via web, phone calls, live trainings. We have events. They had a convention in London last April, and I think there's going to be another one next April. There's one in Atlanta coming in September. So we would love for you to join us. Roz, let me sorry, we're having trouble with the remote control here. Okay, there you go. You have control of your screen now. Sorry. Okay, so we would love for you to join us. We have here we go. I wanted to show you the cost of the travel agent again is $125, and then it's 29 pounds a month to keep your business going. That is if you want to be a travel agent only. If you want to add on the Planette side and help others start their own travel agency, it's an additional 16. This is the conversion has went up 16 pounds to enroll, and then it's 16 pounds monthly to keep your business going. Okay, if you decide you want both streams of income, you will just add it together. It's 141 pounds to sign up, and it's £45 monthly fee to keep your businesses going. So before we leave here, I want to have you go back to the person that sent you here and let them know if you're a 1, 2, or a 3. Okay, I'm going to do these backwards. A 3 is that you just don't think this is for you. We appreciate you joining us and checking this out. But we ask you just to be the customer for the person that sent you here the next time you go to book your holiday. Or refer your friends to them if you think they may be interested in this business. We just appreciate, that. So a 2 is you're very interested. You see the potential in this opportunity, but you just, might have a couple questions, or you need to, talk to your significant other, or you just don't have the money right now. There's options that we can help you with that, and we'll get your questions and your concerns answered for you. Afterwards, we can do a 3-way chat, or if you want to ask questions after I open this up, you're more than welcome to ask some questions on here. Number 1 is you're excited and ready to go. You see what this opportunity can do, and you want to get in before the live launch on Saturday. We would love to help you get signed up this evening. So I'm going to stop my share, and we look forward to working with you. And we're here. We have amazing team support. We have Facebook groups that we will add you in and help you get the training and everything that you need to get started. So I am going to let you guys unmute yourself if you want, and go ahead and ask some questions, and we'll be happy to answer.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What is the difference between a society member or a travel agent? And what is a dream maker?
Okay, the society member is what we have in the UK right now. That is pretty much a travel club where you get discounts on your own travel.
Okay.
And we're upgrading to travel agents come July 1st. So if you join today, you will see that you will join the society club, and then on Saturday morning, you will get an email from IntelliTravel with your login for being a travel agent. And you have the option of upgrading to a travel agent. And once July 1st hits, we are not going to be selling the society club anymore. We're only going to be travel agents.
And what's the Dream Maker?
Dream Maker is just a class that IntelliTravel puts on. They go around the world and put a class on, and they did one in London last Saturday.
What's when you say you get 80% of what proportion? I mean, if you buy a holiday somebody buys a holiday for £1,000,
Mm-hmm.
80% is obviously not going to be £800 we're going to get, is it? It's
Right.
going to be
That would be nice.
yeah, it's going to be a portion of the profit. So how does that work?
There's commissions built into every type of travel. So say you bought a trip for £1,000. That vendor supposedly pays 10% commission. Most of them pay like between 10 and 20%. Say that one pays 10%. They're going to pay IntelliTravel £100 if they pay 10%. And then IntelliTravel will turn around and pay you 80% of that. So you will get 80 pounds of that trip.
Understood now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question.
Hi. Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry. Just a really quick question. When you're talking about the marketing side of things, would there be existing packages that you could actually share that people may then jump on? So you could sort of say, there's this amazing cruise on offer, like the examples you showed us for the agents packages, but open to the general public. So you could share that and say, you know, if this is up your street, you have to get in touch with me now, kind of thing.
Absolutely. They IntelliTravel actually puts out there a deal of the week, and a lot of the different vendors will have specials. They have flyers right there on the vendor websites that you can print out, or you can, copy paste and put right on your Facebook to advertise them. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was just insurance I wanted to ask about, Cindy Love. Do we need any additional insurance ourselves? Or are we all covered in the company?
All of the vendors that we are going to be partnered with are ATOL approved. They're protected, okay?
Lovely, yep.
We have the APTA protection. It's approved, but we don't have the paperwork through yet, and they're planning on that being through within the next 30 days.
Lovely.
But you can book without that. But we can't say we have it yet because it's still being in the process of being processed, I guess. The paperwork's being processed. We just have to get the final paperwork in our hand before we can say we're APTA, certified. So
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm just excited.
I know.
Sorry, can I ask you another one?
Yeah.
How much do the holiday, you're selling to somebody a travel deal. How does it compare to them finding a travel deal on the internet, cost-wise?
That's a good question. Sometimes I've had people find them cheaper, but you don't know what the fine lines or the small print are in those trips. They might be getting into like a timeshare where they have to go sit through a timeshare or something like that. But we do match 100%. IntelliTravel wants us to get paid. They want their travel agents to get paid. So they say we will match it 100% because they want us to be able to get the trip. So we actually have access to special deals too. I've had people come to me where they couldn't find the trip that they wanted because it just wasn't out there on the internet. They wanted like a 5-cabin on a cruise. They asked me if I could help them. Well, a lot of the vendors will put stuff back where only travel agents have access to it. So I went right on to that cruise ship that they wanted to get on, and I had like 10 to 20 cabins right there I could choose from that were 5-cabin. So we have access to a lot more than, so.
Great.
To give you an amazing example, Helen McNulty, who's on the chat tonight, joined my team, got really excited because she was off to America, went and compared her prices for her flight. And Helen, how much cheaper were they? It was a little over £100 cheaper, weren't they?
She can't hear you.
She's gone quiet on me now. She's making me sound like I'm a completely bluffer. But she, as an example, just with the society VIP rate, Helen could have saved over £100 on her flight.
Wow.
I did that, Roz.
It is really, really competitive, just as a society member. And we're going to still be able to get access to that as a travel agent with the backing and the weight of the fact that we'll also know with stuff coming out. Because most travel agents know when flights are coming live. You're going to have that privileged access. You're going to get to know the routes and the methods of each vendor, the more and more you use. So if you've got someone that you know wants to go somewhere, you know a certain airline's coming live with those dates very soon, you can get in quickly and get the cheaper flights for your customers. Yeah?
What do we get discounts as for our own travel? What's the usual sort of percentage or whatever?
I don't think you get an IntelliTravel staff rate, if that's what you're referring to, but you get to shop around and you get to earn commission off your own travel.
No, but I mean, if you want to get a good deal yourself, I mean, do you get quite a good discount on flights and holidays and cruises?
My knowledge so far, I've only been in the business 6 weeks. I've not done the travel side yet, but from the tidbits I've picked up from our American counterparts is when you do the personalised vendor training, that opens doorways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can
VIP rates that you get as an educated travel agent of their product.
Okay, cool, lovely.
Training's free, so
you get educationals as well, because that's normal in the travel business.
Yes, the fan breaks, which I demonstrated, which was the one in Mexico.
Yeah.
And the 5-day cruise for £150. Most 5-day cruises are over £1,000 to start with.
True.
So you can't feed yourself in a weekend hotel, let's put it like that, for 150 quid, can you? So that's an amazing, and they're called educational breaks, FAM, familiarisation. So you get access to them. I understand that some are only for trained, so by doing the vendor training, but you will get to learn. Oh, meow.
Yeah.
You'll get to learn what vendors are the ones to start with. If you're looking for the lifestyle with the earning, we will share best practice. We will go, oh my God, these do this, get on this, takes you a couple of hours, and this opens this doorway. We are so going to be shouting from the rooftops all these perks for you guys. We've got a team travel group, which is cross pond communication group. So we've got our American team and our UK team, and we have, because it's launching, I've created a UK only chat travel group, only because it's so new. I didn't want all our amazing information to get swamped, but everyone's welcome no matter what country they're in, but it's dedicated to UK chat. So once we go live and I know what vendors are on there, all that's going to be put forward for everyone to get instant access to.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I expand on your answer, Roz, for Karen?
Of course you can.
Okay. As far as like the education and the perks that we get for as being a travel agent, some like I know like the Disney, if you do the College of Disney, you get a free hopper pass and you get resort discounts. And you can take the education every year, like the continued ed every year, and get that every year. It's not like a one-time thing. You do it every year. And then Marriott Hotel is big over here. I don't know if you guys have Marriott's. Okay, there's like 15 brands.
We call it Marriott, but you call it Marriott. Yeah.
Okay, there's like 15 brands that they have, but they have an education. It takes, like 5 to 8 hours to do this education. If you get the education done, you can stay at these hotels. You get 5 stays a year at different hotels, up to 4 nights. And they're like $44. So it'd be like 30-some pounds for you guys to stay in.
Hotels are more expensive than your hotel.
Well, that's what they start at is $44. I know like the Gaylords are really expensive ones. They're the higher end. Those are like $100 a night. So you get 5 of those a year, and you can do that every year. You do the continued every year, and you get those. So those are just, some of the perks. And then I've had where I've called, a hotel and said, hey, I'm a travel agent. Do you give travel agent discounts? And they do. They have very good. We had people staying at, the hotel room would be like $159. I know, Jen, you had a couple of these, $159, and they might stay for like $50 a night just because they're a travel agent. Not doing any of the education. So it doesn't hurt to tell the hotel or wherever you're traveling that you are a travel agent, because they may give you a discount.
We also have the cruise liners. It's the Cruise Liners Something Association. I can't remember what the I stands for. the UK have a 50% discount membership at the moment for IntelliTravel reps that go live on the 1st. You get 50% off the membership fee. And instead of a 12-month membership, it's an 18-month membership.
Wow.
Nice.
So that's another amazing perk. And that Clear card, honestly, is like a badge deal from what I've gathered. People flash that and doors open because it adds validation to being a travel agent. So if you are looking for the perks on top of the earnings crucial, let's be honest.
Yes.
But if you get a duck down pillow with stuff instead of one that's all ratty and horrible, you'll go for the perks.
So is it better to wait and do Clear on the 1st?
You can register now. Elaine's already been in communication with them, and there's an email you can send off all your details, and they'll send you the application, because they will probably have, because they work very close with IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel are one of only 35 travel agents across the world that are a Clear membership. It is such a privileged club to be part of.
Mm-hmm.
They don't just take any travel agent. You've got to jump through hoops and adhere to high standards to be part of this organisation.
With a market, sorry.
I was just going to nip back to your question, love. Discounts on his own holidays. So if we booked our own holiday, 30 to 60 days after we get back, we get commission.
Mm-hmm.
Same 80%.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Deposit on your next one.
You're your own customer.
Lovely.
So this is what anyone that's considering joining the opportunity and they love to travel, or they've got lots of family that love to travel, if you're getting best price from it, if you're getting all the protections that the UK was such sticklers on, and they're going to get your amazing service, you're going to earn commission on that. So that's where I'm starting with my business, is my friends and family. I've already got 5 friends who go to Disney that want me to quote Disney. So I'm jumping on the Disney Academy straight away, just so I get to, I went last year, forgot I had kids, so I thought the time that I was there, I was that excited. But you learn so much more. And
is there a price to the Disney Academy?
Sorry?
Is there a cost to doing the Disney Academy?
No, because they're a partnered vendor. So basically, it's affiliation is what it's all about. They're affiliated to IntelliTravel, so they want you to know what you're talking about. So they want you to take their education, so they won't charge you.
Lovely.
Can I ask my thing about the marketing part, please?
Sure.
What you're saying is if you manage to enroll, or you enroll 1, 2 or 3 people, and they start, then anybody above you can also push down into your line. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your upline can drop people under you if their next seat in their organization is in your matrix. They can drop people under you. Yes.
Everyone benefits everyone else.
Yeah, everybody gets £3 per person under them. Yes.
The people above and below will benefit all of us. So we'll all benefit each other.
Yeah. That's why we work together as a tight team. Yep.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yep.
It's really exciting.